So you push in, get your foot all the way at the front. Whoa, disaster. Here it is, see? This is our worst spot right here. It's a little chunky. And I don't know if this paint is gonna hold up at all. I'm not expecting it to. I'm not expecting much out of this. I'm kind of expecting I could be like, that was a giant waste of time and money. And I was gonna try it here before I take it to the skate park, because I don't want to look like a doofus if it doesn't work. Some of you guys are gonna say like, why wouldn't it work, dude? Why are you tripping? And you're probably right, but I don't know. You halfway wonder once you start grinding on it if it just doesn't bust into chunks, right? All right, so here's why you put the holes in. I said before, I put these holes 1 hand length to the end. I feel like I should have done half. If I get it closer here, it's easier to stand next to it. Where I have it out here, it's kind of harder to be over the top of it. So I feel like a couple inches back would have been better. But whatever. A lot of weight on the tailgate. Use your legs. I can see my tailgate go. It takes a lot to move this thing. For you guys who want to see what it's like to lift this thing, here you go. This is one of those deals where you need proper form. So I mean, far apart, bend from the knees, right? Yeah, it takes a lot to get that up. If you're a wussy guy, don't even make it. You're not going to lift it. Go ahead and coat it, son. The whole top. Here. Killy. Now we want to get the side over here too. I'm going to try nose slides on this. So I'm going to want the area where my wheels touch to be waxed also.
Are you sure you're not waxing it too much?
I don't think so, dude. Thing is we're already afraid to slide. Okay, that was a big success. Yeah, I'm gonna go real slow because I am really afraid of this trick. I'm really afraid of this. Last time I tried this on that DIY wood metal parking block I made, I broke a couple ribs, guys, so I'm super afraid. I might try to intentionally kick my board out in front. Let me do a nose slide first.
Super slick.
You get all the way up on the nose here? Wow, dude, that was my second try. Telling my boy just play around on it, you know? Let me set the camera down here to get some of this action, if there is action. I just want to take this moment to pray that we're all okay at the end of this. So for a board slide, I'm going to just try to come up at this point and just get used to me getting my board on. You do the same thing. It's very slick, I will say that. Whoa. Man, I'm so scared. Just get on there, Roman. Just get on there. Don't even slide. It is slick, huh? Whoa, dude. I'm scared to even do a slappy on it. That was a good slide, though.
I'm glad I don't have my rails on.
Look at that. That's good, dude. Get like a roll going.
So you can go like this?
Just work on trying to slide off for now. What I realize is helping me is when I go up to it, I'm bending my knees a little bit more, and I'm trying to stay over my board. So guys, so we think we need to push our feet forward to get some slide, but if you got a juicy curb or a rail or whatever, I think what you want to do is get low when you start, get low when you get on, because if you low, you have spring, you can kick your board out and probably save yourself. It's when you get straightened out and you slip, you have nothing left to save yourself. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. It has me feeling comfortable enough to keep doing it. Telling my boy here on this one that there's definitely a point when too slow is not a benefit. I almost feel like it needs more wax. I just got to go faster. I'm being afraid. All right, guys. I took about 10 minutes off camera. I'm trying to save battery life on the single GoPro I have out here. I'll say this is really scary. I mean, let alone my last experience was breaking 2 ribs. I'm freaked out. So I don't know how to do it, but I have learned what not to do. You don't want to throw your feet out in front of you, and you don't want to try to make the board slide. You don't want to do that at all. I want to show you what I learned is the only way that I'm going to get this trick. Now maybe that's my words, but it's the only way I feel safe enough to try it, and I feel like I need to throw this out to all you sons who don't know how to do this, so you guys will hear me from the beginning, and your first attempts will be with this advice that I give you, because I am 100% true for a fact. These gotta be the real tips on how you do this trick. And I'm gonna learn it. I'm gonna learn it today. It's an 8-foot block. You know, I'll try to get 7 feet of it. Try to get off the end. I think I can do it. I tried one slappy on this thing and it's gnarly. So I had to end up breaking out my Grosso deck. I brought a backup. It's got some really hard welcome wheels, some 101. And you know what? That is what it is. I got 169 Indy versus 149. I feel like it gives me a little extra board, a longer wheelbase. Yeah. I feel like it's helping me because I'm more used to riding that than a tiny little popsicle deck. So I'm going to try to get these board slides and sloppy grinds. Like, I couldn't sloppy grind those 149s on that for money right now. So anyway, my tips are this. Bend your knees going into it. Get your feet set. Get your feet ready. Get your knees bent. A good halfway bend. Then, when you like launch up onto the curb, right? So it's not like an ollie. I'm not doing an ollie. I'm doing more of a kick turn. But then you want to get your feet planted and your knees bent again. And get in a really stable position. Keep your weight over your board. As much as you can over your board. You don't want to be leaning at all. Knees bent. If your knees are bent, then you're loaded to make a move. You can kick that board away from you and you can get back on your feet. Either way you kick, if you start to go faster than your board, you kick your board back and get on your feet. It's easy. If your legs are locked out and your knees aren't bent, you are in trouble learning this trick. Knees bent. All right. Oh, I was approaching the end. It's all right. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Ah! What the hell? You know what happened that time? My crappy shoe, the sole bent back, and that brings me to another topic. This needs more wax.
No.
Yeah, it does, dude. I had 2 crashes because it needs wax. This thing's looking like a surfboard on top. It's okay, you just had to get used to it.
I almost fell on my back.
I'm gonna make it this time. Wow.
I'm gonna make it this time, and you made it.
Keep your knees bent. Keep your knees bent. You can kick out the safety. I'm figuring it out now. So the other thing I learned, guys, what I'm doing now that's sort of different. I was trying to come in and get 90 degrees with the rail, okay? Now I'm not. Now I'm envisioning myself at a 45. So I'm just popping on at a 45. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. Whether or not it translates to my feet, I'm not even aware. However, I just had 3 in a row that were the best I've had. So add a little speed, keep it at a 45, get my knees real bent at the start. Once I launch up, I'm trying to stay light in the beginning, keeping my knees bent when I land, and I'm visualizing myself at a 45-degree angle. Did the parking block wiggle?
Yeah.
Yeah! I'm gonna start acing this thing right now. Woo! Yeah, Kelly. See that? More speed and you are in.
I did it.
Yo, dog. Rest in peace, Jeff Grosso. Thank you for the lifetime you shared of rad skating and commentary. We're gonna miss you, dog. Bend your knees. Whoa! What the heck?
Well, it should be a thumbnail.
Ah! What I'm looking at now when I'm coming on, guys, Killian, I'm more focused on this edge over here. So when I come up, I'm staying 45, and in my mind, I'm thinking, I want to stay angled at a 45 like this. Somehow I'm sliding flat and I'm sliding right. I'm talking about the impressions that I'm letting myself have as I'm coming up. I'm coming up at an angle and I'm imagining myself sliding like this. That's not happening. That's what I'm imagining, and somehow I'm able to keep my focus on this side of the block, and I think it's allowing me to come back easier. Got my truck up there. I missed it. Was it good?
Scary and fast, yeah.
Whoa! That's not what I like to have happen. Woo! Good one, Kelly. You all right? You good? Yes. Why can't I come out fakey on that? Keep that foot forward. Keep more weight on your back and you'll go down that way.
What was that?
I used to do tail slides somewhat like that. Whoa! Ah! Ah. Whew, I don't know if I'm ready for that one yet, guys. I wonder if I could ollie on that.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
Yeah, no.
It's a little sketchy for me right now.